Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm on my quest to unlock every achievement in the game, and the only ones I'm missing now are the Gryffindor house character finding the map room and the Hufflepuff. So what I'm going to do in this episode, essentially, is create another character, put her in Gryffindor, explore the Gryffindor common room, and then take a look at whatever unique quest that is available for this house. So I'm going to pick this preset look because she looks vaguely Gryffindor-y, and we shall move on. I don't know what to call her.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Elma Fudd. Perfect. Alright, let's go.
Professor Weasley! We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yeah.
I can't wait to start
I'm
classes.
looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Courage. Daring.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Gryffindor house, known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. Let's go.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I notice I don't get to eat any of the feast. I don't know if I said that
Quite an
before,
entrance.
but...
It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor.
That's not a
Never
surprise.
could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I'm sure I will.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay. So it looks like the girls' quarters of the Gryffindor common rooms are a little spacey, or a little bit more spacious, I guess, than the guys. Although maybe it's a little different when I actually visit one of the guys' ones. But obviously
Now, which way is the common room?
the boys are not allowed up here, if I recall the books correctly. This is a door I can open. Yep, just a seating area. Excellent. Bathroom. Ooh, very nicely painted. Okay, so I guess this must be the women's side, and then the other side would be the guy's side.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Yes, thank you. Level lock. Okay. So the guys are probably on this side, presumably.
What's wrong, Eagle students? Afraid of a staircase?
Is Peeves allowed to be in the common rooms? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so the girls have just like a little bit more roomier space. And the guys are in kind of more tight-knit community. Okay, sounds good. Who am I meeting in here? Probably the Pruitt, probably Gareth, Natty. Who else?
They're lucky they didn't end up as giants.
Cressida. No idea who that is. Is that the girl with the glasses? That I help like early in the game with her books?
Perhaps I should.
Oh no, you're the one with the clock tower, aren't you?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal
That guy back
casting.
there
Is
is
that what you
not
were trying
doing well.
to do just there?
Neither of them are doing well.
Yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Like those two guys back there, they look like they're brothers, and also they're both like completely zoned out. Perhaps you just need more practice.
A little more practice ought to do it.
Look at his
I
eyes back
practiced
there.
all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
How hard is it to cast nonverbal spells?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
But how would he know it was you? Can most students cast nonverbally? Probably not.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. This guy back here is completely zoned out. And his brother over here is trying to take a nap.
I was worried Transfiguration would be too. That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Oh, hello.
Nelly'll do anything for a thrill.
Who are you? Get down
Hope
here.
the professor catches her this
Please
time.
get down. A professor could arrive any moment.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, ma'am.
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about my travels here?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Evidently. Not afraid of heights, are you?
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
True. Have you ever encountered a dragon?
I'd imagine most.
I wonder if there's
students
like
have never
wizard
seen a dragon.
zoos where you
Have
can see
you?
stuff like that.
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Nice to meet you, Nellie. I don't remember your quest at all, but I vaguely remember your last name.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Bye. Oh, you're going back up there. And this is probably like the only time you ever see this animation in the entire game. Is kind of my guess. Alright, so this is of course the campfire, this is the couch. My last one is Gareth, of course it's Gareth. Hey Leander, you are in here, just chilling.
I would really like someone to try it.
What do you want me to try?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
That guy's breaking his neck.
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes.
Well, yes,
a
he
friend
was
of
with us.
Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be awkward.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest.
Probably
Still,
deserve
she
it
means
though.
well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
What's that in your mug?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Want to be more specific? Anyway, do you have a knack for potions too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Not surprised. Nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Mm-hmm.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Thank you, Leander.
Have you ever had a
So yeah, I mean, it seems a little less involved. I say that. It just feels a little smaller than the Slytherin one and the Ravenclaw one, to be honest. But then again, this is also the well, this is the Gryffindor common room. This is the one you see the most of in the movies, obviously. And this is really the only one you see in the books. Again, outside of like the one time you visit the other ones in the books as well, so makes sense. So this is very familiar, very standard, and nothing too surprising, I don't think. And then after this, she's just going to take me out and do the usual starter quests. I don't think there's going to be any unique dialogue, so I'm just going to move ahead until we finally get to the unique quest on this occasion.
Class is dismissed.
Okay. I think this paves the way for the next unique quest. This time for Gryffindor. Not sure what it entails, though.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Sounds like a plan. I guess, yeah, this will be the first time we actually talk to Sir Nicholas properly. I feel like we only ever talked to him like once as non-Gryffindor, pretty much. But this will be interesting. Because you only hear him voiced like once or twice pretty much the entire game otherwise. Going the wrong way. Hey, nearly headless Nick, I'm here.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Unfortunately not.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Sure, let's go.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Okay, where are we headed?
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Also a good question.
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Enough. You have a kind of nasally voice, I will say. I don't remember.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages.
You probably know
I'd be
Jack
happy
Daw.
to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Okay. So you a
small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
That sounds good to me. Are you doing another Death Day party?
I beg your pardon? Roast beef? Rotten roast beef?
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ah, I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
But yeah, I don't remember exactly when we spoke to him, other than seeing him in the hallway that one time with Scroop.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
It's funny how I almost missed the kitchen on my previous playthrough. And the Gryffindor quest actually takes you right here.
In the kitchen. Students. What could they want? Delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish, likely.
Certainly
you know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get.
Why do you have a wand? I didn't think you were supposed to have wands.
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Oh, I've seen it. A bunch of trash. I'm also very concerned about the house elf with the wand. No one's going to comment on that? That he just has one? Alright. Okay. I don't think it was quite this active last time I was here either.
It smells glorious in here.
I could just talk to a bunch of house elves in this one.
Pardon me, but couldn't you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Okay, thank you, Nonsuch. Yeah, it should be just in this corner, isn't it?
Oh, there's a disgusting smell.
Yeah.
Oh, I must be getting close.
Hello.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you,
I like how
didn't he?
she instantly knew.
Please
That's good.
help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you conjure the food here? No, they cook it and then send it up.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it.
Oh, being able to multiply it would be very
Send it
easy, or
straight
very
up to the
helpful.
Great Hall.
Are you restricted to certain foods?
Are
Probably.
there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
You don't mind the students in here?
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
How friendly. Thank you, I should be going.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Will do.
There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf.
Alright, well, are you still waiting outside for me, Sir Nick? Or nearly Headless Nick? Yes, you are.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Good pun.
Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
The roast beef wasn't for you?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
They can technically just float through the same
In a
piece of meat
way.
over and over
You
again,
see,
right?
I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
That's not gonna work, because in another 100 years, you are still doing the same thing. But yeah, couldn't ghosts technically just float through the same piece of meat like over and over? It's not like the meat will go away. It's not like they actually consume it. It's just sitting there. And it smells just as bad regardless, right? I'm kind of figuring that Nearly Headless Nick is voiced by the same guy who voices Gladwin Moon. Because of the nasally quality of his voice. What will I do when we get there?
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Okay. Is this dangerous?
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
I also don't know how I feel about Sir Nicholas. His eyes seem like they're slightly off-center, so it's a little unnerving looking at him. Very well, it sounds intriguing.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this Headless Hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Oh, I guess we're just getting ported right there. Okay. Oh, it's outside. I was expecting to be at the Death Day party
Do
area.
stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, Nearly Headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
I also find it interesting they never show off the nearly headless part
What I'd give
of his
for a
name
flagon
in this
of
game.
mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now, then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now.
Convenient.
What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like.
Oh, there it is. It's the one time you see it.
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the Headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
It's unfortunate for him that he can't just make himself go completely headless. Because I assume it's based on how or when you died.
How do ghosts
Is there a dungeon down there? Have I ever found this dungeon before? Where am I? Oh, we're in the graveyard of Hogsmeade. Huh. Okay, I don't remember if I've been down there. Oh, thank you for the map with the floating candles. Yes, I know.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
So that pops out. That pops up wherever you go for the unique quest. Obviously, struggling heads over there. Rest in peace, Sir Nicholas.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Oh, it's in the pumpkin somewhere.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
What's stopping me from breaking all the pumpkins? Precisely. What are the rules?
Please could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
Okay. How'd you lose your head?
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
So you say. And why are you doing this to him? I mean, it's a game for the Headless Hunt, right?
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member.
Oh, it's
so we'd like
hazing.
to put him through his paces.
I thought it was just like a volunteer type of thing. I'm game.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Okay.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
I've never seen a place like that. How delightful.
What, I guess that's not enough?
The ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
I'm doing it. But evidently it's not close to me, so...
I bet I would be the one to clean up this mess.
Well, they seem to be respawning, so... I mean, lucky farmer, I guess. Okay. Oh, it's moving.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
Oh, the pumpkin moves. And he's holding the head. Now he's gonna hide it somewhere. Oh, okay.
Here we go again.
Okay, it's
thought a mortal would be so good at this.
it's a lot easier once you realize it actually shakes.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
I've never seen a place like that. How delightful.
Alright, we're done here.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Thank you.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Very well.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Sounds good. So that actually concludes the unique quest, I guess, for the Gryffindor quest line. It's a little bit more involved than the Slytherin one, I feel. Not quite as involved as the Ollivander one, or the Ravenclaw one. Now, before I actually finish off, there is a little detail that I kind of found out about after I completed the game. I kind of want to point out in the video as well before we conclude. But let's get there first. Hey, bub.
Here I am, as good as my word. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
I always wish for more incidental dialogue. Like, when games recognize, like...
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering.
So, as I was trying to say earlier, I just... in RPGs in particular, I always appreciate when they put in additional, like, incidental dialogue. Like, when NPCs and characters talk about, like, your... let's say, your class, your skills, side quests you've done, gender, job, like, stuff like that. Like, that's interesting to me. Like, I appreciate that because it shows me that the devs have put in additional effort and they care. And it also makes you a little bit more immersed in the story versus where they're just like refer to you by, oh, they, or, you know, that person, or just the title. It makes me feel a little less immersed, let's say, when they do that, because it feels a lot more clinical. It's just something I personally feel, you know. Yeah, so what I was going to mention was this lake is actually...
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Yeah, so I never thought about it, but the character mentioned stags because this is the location where Harry performs the Patronus and wards off the Dementors. So it's like a little Easter egg. They're just like, oh, talk about stags, even though stags are not really present here at this point. I guess those are. Never mind. So there are physical stags, but that's kind of why they did it, which is kind of cool. Lots of Prisoner of Azkaban moments in this game, I noticed. And that's pretty much one of my favorite of the movies, so. At any rate, that concludes the Gryffindor Common Room exploration, as well as the unique quest. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today, and that you're doing well wherever you are. This is Karst with Hogwarts Legacy, and I'll see you next time with the Hufflepuff one. Bye-bye.